Spring has sprung in my household, and we are going to go ahead and transition all of our February, where we called it Cozy Cupid. We're going to transition that out, and we're going to transition in Spring Has Sprung. So there's quite a few places where I make those changes. One of them is here in the kitchen. I also update my mantle, my door wreaths, candles throughout the home, my little restroom. That's more of the shared restroom. And then I also transition some stuff here in the kitchen, such as my tea towels and my aprons. So I'm going to show you some of the kitchen items here. My name is Anna Maggie. I want to empower you to live your most authentic life using the power of transparency and transformation. Transforming a once admittedly lazy girl into a more polished lady girl, one lipstick at a time. Let's create a safe space here online where we can all grow and thrive together. So this is my vintage champagne box. I'm not sure where I got this. They still sell these if you want to check out like a total line or something like that. Sometimes they have the boxes and you can either pay for them and you can I'm not sure where I got this one from, to be honest, but in here it kind of resides up here on top of my refrigerator, but in here is all of my vintage aprons. So I'm going to go through these with you every month. I'm going to go ahead and show you January and February's because we missed those and they're so cute. So this one was January and it is that beautiful blue. It's vintage, so it's seen somewhere. These are from, you know, the homemakers of yesteryear, and they're really gorgeous. This one has a little lace down at the bottom. In January, we transition, we do like a winter wonderland theme. These are more wrinkled because I don't use them as much because I do want to be careful with them. But this is my winter wonderland theme January vintage apron. And for February, we call February Cozy Cupid here at the home. And this is my gorgeous February apron. It has been through some stuff, like I said. This is a heart pocket and it looks like that. So it is just a half apron. It's meant to go, you know, just at the waist. And it's got one gorgeous pocket. It does have a little bit of wear. I guess I could sew that back there, but I try not to touch it in that regard because I really want to preserve it as much as I can. But if I, you know, want to make a special meal at home and I want to pull out these aprons, I have them here. I need to find a way to display them, but I just want to be careful that my husband doesn't touch them. He does most of the cooking, to be honest, but I just don't want him to think that he can use this as a dish rag or something and mess it up. So that was February, and I'm so excited for March. This is March. It is a half apron as well. Very popular in the 50s and 60s, I think. This one might even be 70s, but I'm not too sure. It's a gorgeous gingham with the 4-leaf clovers in pink and green. I love it so much. You can see some stains, some little tears and stuff, but that's totally okay with me. They always had an apron, which I just love, that the homemakers of yesteryear wore these all day. So this is my March apron. I'm going to try to think of a special meal. Maybe I'll do something for St. Patrick's Day and I'll whip that on. But those are my aprons. Those are not everyday aprons. Those are just aprons that I want to make maybe one, maybe two, rarely two special meals throughout the month. I think it adds to the vibe as well. It doesn't take away, and I love it so much. But I need an everyday apron, and that's where this drawer comes in. This is my everyday apron for March. This is special to me as well because my mom made these for me. I love it so much. She always does a full apron for me because she knows me and she knows that I make a mess. So this one has, you know, it goes all the way to the top. It does have a pocket, which I love, and it has, you know, really long strings, which I appreciate. So this is more of my everyday apron, but to be honest, I haven't been cooking now that I'm pregnant. I have just leave that to my husband to give him all the credit. And so he doesn't wear an apron, but if I were to want to cook, I have this handy here. Those aprons are very special to me as well because my mom made those for me and I want to preserve and save those as well. So we'll see what I start using later on, maybe just a basic apron. But yeah, those are some of the transitional pieces that we use in the home or in the kitchen in this month. I'll show you some other ones. What we do is we typically put everything here that belong to the month. And so I'm just gonna grab the rest of the candles. So we have this candle here, this one as well. This was in another spot. So while we're here, we're gonna go ahead and put out our March candle. I love the Springtime in Paris one, so that one's gonna go there. And let's go ahead and light it. I had to cut down that wick and light the candle. So let's go ahead and put this here. Don't mind my table, it's very, very old, but it still works, so it's fine. These decorations were in the restroom. Even though this is a piggy bank, I just kind of set it out for decor. These are obviously the candles in the house. This, all of this was on my mantle, except the door wreaths as well. Those were on my door. So kind of lay everything out here that needs to go up into the seasonal closet is what I call it. Another item that we switch out is my coffee mug. This one was obviously for February. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put two. I put this one, Bloom Where You're Planted, and this lucky one for St. Patrick's Day. I also have two little tea towels. I'm gonna take this one off, throw it in the wash. And this one over here is so cute. They're both from Target. And this one says Ma Cherie, and it's got little cherries. So we're gonna put those in the wash. So these are the towels I switched out. This one just has fruit. We're getting into that kind of like season. We have this green one. I don't have really like a St. Patrick's Day one, so this will work just fine. My dog is playing with his bone. I apologize. Now he's gonna come. But let me know if you do any kind of switch up or transition for the month or even for the season in your home. I really love doing this. My husband does as well, and he actually is one of the main ones who helps me, so I love that. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. And like I said, let's create that safe space online where we can all grow and thrive together. I am also going to share with you the monthly reset that I do for all of my glam, which is my closet, my clothes, my accessories, purses, shoes, all those things also get a little switch up. So I'm going to share that video with you as well.